Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly service changes videos for the weekend of Friday, July 13th, going until Monday, July 16th. This is a last-minute setup. I'm still in New York. I have the SUV ready for my 3-hour trip. I can't leave unless I give you this information because I just got the word from the MTA regarding the service changes for this week. Matt Camper was supposed to be doing it this week, but we have a change of plans. I just got the emails. It's 2:30 right now. We're going to double check to make sure that we're live on my channel for any random reason. So if we are live, that means it's a good shape. So just double check. And we'll get started right away, everyone. What? You want me to use the downstairs one? All right, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. I'll go downstairs then. I'm talking about I'll go downstairs. A big deal. I'm finishing up. Means it's a good shape. Just double check. I'm talking about I'll go downstairs. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to make sure that one last thing in the house had to be taken care of. Let's go to screen share, and we'll go as quick as we can. First things first. The main thing. 7 will be running. I got word. I'll double check the weekender, but it looks like the 7 will be running this weekend. Weekender. It came up with the map. How ironic. I just want to double check before I give you any wrong information. Okay, looks like no planned service changes for this weekend on the 7. I don't see anything about. Okay, signal maintenance. Yeah, nothing too big. No big service change. So let's get right to the information that we have to do right now. Let's go right to the screen share. Okay, so let's go into my screen share. And Matt Camper recommended I use Google Hangouts, and so far this is working better than OBS, so I'm not taking any chances with anything getting cut out. All right, so here's the first situation we have. E-trains starting 9:45 p.m. tomorrow and lasting until Monday morning, July 16th. Make sure that we got the dates right. All right, here we go. Uptown E-trains going to Jamaica Center will be skipping Spring Street and 23rd Street due to signal improvements. Now, here's some good news for local train riders on the Queens Boulevard main line. Starting at 12:01 a.m. this Saturday morning, July 14th, and ending at 5 a.m. on July 16th, the E will be running local in both directions along the Queens Boulevard main line due to electrical improvements. So you have another alternative to get to the Queens Center Mall this weekend if you need to go to the Woodhaven Boulevard stop. That's very good news for people who rely on the the M and the R train. Right, some people do rely on local E service overnight. That is correct. Okay, this is also going to impact the F. So, F train riders, just pack in some extra patience this weekend because a lot of things are taking place. And ironic, we are on Friday the 13th weekend and all of this is taking place. So, here's what we have. F trains are also going to be running both directions along the Queens Boulevard main line due to electrical improvements. So, we'll go back to the other email. Excuse me about that, everyone. I apologize. There we go. Electrical improvements. So E and the F are going to be running local this weekend on the Queens Boulevard main line due to the electrical improvements. Has to be done. So I'm going to urge everyone, if you want to do some rail fanning, or let's say you're a regular patron at Queens Center Mall, the good news is, if you're in Jamaica, good news, you don't have to transfer at Forest Hills this weekend. So take advantage. I really encourage everybody to take advantage this weekend. Okay, 9:45 p.m. Friday, tomorrow until 5 a.m. Monday. Jamaica-bound F trains are going to be rerouted along the E line after Rockefeller Center to Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue due to station enhancements. For 57th Street, please take the Jamaica-bound F train to the nearby 5th Avenue 53rd Street station. Or what you could do is you could just walk. It's only about a 9-block walk if you exit from the 48th Street exit. So honestly, I would just be walking if I wanted to go to 57th Street. Now, this is an interesting thing. If you need to go to Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street at all this weekend, the good news is, you also want 57th Street. Because again, this is only going to be Jamaica-bound trains. Only going to be Jamaica-bound trains. Good news is you can go to 5th Avenue, 53rd Street. To Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street, and unfortunately, they don't clarify this very well. They don't clarify this very well. I understand that you can take the Q. I understand that. But what about the people who need to go to Lexington Avenue and 63rd Street? Well, Lexington Avenue can take a Coney Island bound F to 4750th Street and then transfer to a Jamaica bound F. So this is confusing. To and from Roosevelt Island and 21st Street Queensbridge, take a Coney Island bound F, transfer at Roosevelt, Steinway Street after 12:01 a.m. Saturday or Rockefeller Center. So we're not going to get into that much. 9:45 p.m. Friday until 5 a.m. Monday. Uptown F trains will skip 14th and 23rd Streets due to signal improvements. Beginning 5 a.m. on Monday, and this is very interesting news. This is very bad news for everybody who goes to 57th Street. And I'm really looking forward to this. I'm actually going to start using the F regularly again because of this news. F trains are going to skip 57th Street, 6th Avenue in both directions due to station enhancements. You can use the nearby stations, 57th Street, 7th Avenue, 5th Avenue, 59th Street, 7th Avenue, 53rd Street, 5th Avenue, 53rd Street, Rockefeller Center. Local buses are along 5th Avenue, 6th Avenue, and 57th Street. So the local buses on 5th and 6th Avenue are the M5 and the M7. And on West 57th Street, you have the M31. I'll quickly show you the M31 route because it goes to Carl Schultz Park. So that's why I know it very well. So I'll just quickly show you that bus route. Again, Yorkville, and then it goes on to 57th Street coming from the Upper East Side. So you have the M31 if you want to use it. That's very good news. So if you want M31 bus service, you can use it. Just remember, it goes all the way from the east side of Manhattan down to 11th Avenue. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I can't go to this train. I can't go to that train. Well, you're not screwed. I told everybody just take the M31. So you're all set. So don't worry about that. So I recommend everybody look up the PDF schedule and you should be fine during this chaos. We have another problem with the M this weekend. No M service between Delonte Essex Street and Myrtle Avenue due to structural maintenance. You can take the J or shuttle buses that will be provided this weekend. M service will run between Metropolitan Avenue and Myrtle Avenue. So people in Brooklyn are going to have a very stressful weekend if they need subway service. For service between Delonte Essex and Hughes Street in Brooklyn, use shuttle buses. For service between Hughes Street and Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn in Bushwick, take the J train. No, M service between 71st Avenue, Forest Hills, and Delonte Essex Street will end at 8:15. 8:15 on Friday night. So that's why I'm urging everyone, please take the E and the F train this weekend if you need service into the city. It will be at all local stations. Okay, what's going on with the N? Oh, bad news for people in Astoria. Starting 11 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night and lasting until Monday morning, 5 a.m., there will be no N train service between Times Square and Astoria Ditmars due to track maintenance. You can take the 4, 5, 6, 7, Q, R, and or shuttle buses. So the good news is the MTA will be providing shuttle buses like they did for the month-long Astoria track work project between Ditmars and Queensboro Plaza. Yes, it's going to be the same thing. You go get shuttle buses between Queensboro Plaza and Ditmars. For service between Queens and Manhattan, you can take the 7 via transfer at Times Square, 42nd Street, and or Queensboro Plaza. To and from 49th Street and 57th Street, 7th Avenue, use the Q or the R train. To and from 5th Avenue, 59th Street, and Lexington Avenue, 59th Street, use the nearby 59th Street 456 via transfer at the 7 at Grand Central 42nd or N at 14th Street, Union Square. So the bottom line is, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to urge everyone, if you can get to Queensboro Plaza this weekend via shuttle bus, you have options. You can take the 7, you can take the E, and you can take the F. They all will, well, no, excuse me. I apologize, everyone. My bad. The 7 and the E. The M will not be available at Queensboro Plaza this weekend. So your only options are the 7 and the E train at Queensboro Plaza this weekend. Okay. Just this minor thing. Coney Island bound Q will run express from Prospect Park to Kings Highway due to track maintenance. Not important right now. Oh, our trains are going to be rerouted via the F in both directions starting 5:30 in the morning on Saturday and lasting until midnight on Sunday. R will be rerouted via the F in both directions between 11th Avenue and 36th Street, Astoria, and Queens due to track maintenance. For 5th Avenue, 59th Street, and Lexington Avenue, 59th Street, you can use nearby 59th Street 456 station via transfer at Lexington Avenue and 53rd Street E or 14th Street, Union Square R train station. This is interesting. They're going to be rerouting the F between Manhattan and Queens this weekend. For Queens Plaza, please take the E train. So again, if you need any service at all to Queensboro Plaza this weekend, any service, please take the 7 or the E train this weekend. I'm not going to clarify that again. Transfer at Times Square, 42nd Street, Port Authority, ER, or Roosevelt Avenue, ER station. That's interesting. They're just... Right, because you have the R normally stopping at Times Square, and then the E is at Port Authority. We got that. Yeah, and just remember, everyone, W train service does not run on weekends, so I don't want anybody getting confused. But we got some bad news. Regarding, yet again, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh, boy. Here's what we got. Yep, you heard it from me first, everyone, because Matt Camper was trying to talk to the MTA about this weekend. Guess what, everyone? The buses are back. Oh, boy. This is not good. Yep, but it won't be cheese, thankfully. It will not be cheese, according to Matt. All right, so here's the details, and this is the only thing I got from the MTA. We'll double-check it again on the MTA Service Changes website before we wrap it all up. This weekend, buses will be replacing trains between Ronkonkoma and Hicksville while work on the double-track project is underway. Westbound customers at stations Ronkonkoma through Bethpage will board buses up to 45 minutes earlier than usual train times. Eastbound customers traveling stations between Bethpage through Ronkonkoma will board the buses at Hicksville. So, once again, no service on the Ronkonkoma branch this weekend. All right? No service east of Hicksville. All right? So, you're going to be using buses this weekend. And they will be regular shuttle buses, according to Matt Camper. They will not be, according to him, I spoke to him about this back on Tuesday. Because yesterday, the MTA confirmed, oh, we're not going to do buses. Oh, wait, Here's the email that we just sent you 30 minutes ago. Never mind. Epic fail. So let's just double check the Long Island Railroad service MLR plan work, and then we'll wrap up the video. Yes, so this is the only way that we have at the moment. Only notification we got from the plan service changes from the MTA's website. Okay, so we're just going to check the comments. Anybody wants to add anything to it right now? Only All right, so no comments. So I'm going to wrap this up because, again, my dad already has the SUV loaded up, so I got to get going before my parents get mad. Thank you for watching the weekly service changes video, and hopefully when I get back, I can try to do it without time on without my time being strained. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Until the next time, everyone, take care.